All right, next up.
Welcome everybody, glad y'all can make it. Have any of you heard or used the term bingo, bango, bongo? Well, tonight you're going to learn where that comes from. But first I want to go back to March 2013. I came before you confident that I had created the best drink in the world. In fact, I went to the United Nations and asked them, please, name this drink. They gave it the bold, strong name, the Brandon Alexander. I brought it before you, and you voted, and I lost. Some people called me a brown noser this week, but it was the greatest drink of all time. But I come back a new man. I come back with my wife, Tammy.
Yay!
My partner. And we discovered a drink that explorers have searched for eternity. We discovered a drink that kings and queens have sold their kingdoms to find. Tonight, let history record that Craig and Tammy Strickler, on March 22nd, 2014, have discovered the Fountain of Youth. But let me go back. After last year's loss, we were both in a state of depression. We wandered the countryside, the whole United States in a drunken stupor, until we finally stumbled in to a dirty old alley in New Orleans, where we fell into a doorway, a junky old doorway.
Oh my God.
And this crazy voodoo witch queen drug us into her room, and she said, "What is your problem?" I told her of our sacrifice, of our depression. She goes, as she looked at me with one eye and one gold tooth. And when she smiled, her face looked like a dirty washcloth. She said, "There's only one man that can help you. You must go see Chief Bingo of the Bango Pygmy Tribe." I said, "Where do I find this Chief Bingo of the Bango Pygmy Tribe?" She goes, "You must go to the Amazon rainforest in Brazil." She goes, "Here, take this." And she hands me this old dirty yellow rag. She goes, "It will provide safe passage for you and your wife." She goes, "I will make all the arrangements." I said, "Okay." She goes, "Go now, don't wait." So Tim and I went to the airport. We got on the airplane and boom, we fly to Brazil. We're sitting there on the airplane next to a real nice young Brazilian young man. And he said to us, "What are you going to Brazil for?" I told him our story. I said, "We're going to see Chief Bingo of the Bango Pygmy Tribe." He goes, "Pygmies? Pygmies? I used to date a pygmy." I go, "You did?" He goes, "Yeah, I was nuts over." Pygmies. Great A stuff, people. So Kevin and I land in Rio de Janeiro, and waiting for us are 400 little pygmies. They put us on their shoulders, and they run to the Amazon River, where there are 50 dug out canoes. We get in the canoes, and we paddle for 4 days and 4 nights down the Amazon till we come to this little landing. There's 400 more little pygmies waiting for us. Now 800 little pygmies throw us on their shoulders, and we run through the Amazon forest to the deepest, darkest part where we come to a clearing. There's hundreds of little grass huts, except for one. There's one great big grass hut. And I said to our guide, I said, "Is that where Chief Bingo lives?" He goes, "See." He spoke a little Spanish. Is he gonna come out and see us? He said, "No. Chief Bingo lost his bongo 10 years ago. He no come out of his hut." I go, "Okay." So I grab him and we walk in to see Chief Bingo. I tell him our story. Chief Bingo is very attentive. And I start to perspire. Now, I don't know if any of you have been to the Amazon rainforest, but it is humid, hot, and sweaty. So I'm standing there talking to him, and I'm just sweating up a storm. And I remember, I look at Tammy, she's sweating up a storm. I remember the crazy voodoo witch queen down in New Orleans gave me that old dirty yellow rag. So I pull it out of my pocket, and I wipe my face off. I reach over to Tammy, I want to make her present, I dab her face, And all of a sudden, old Chiefy baby starts going bananas. He starts jumping up and down yelling,
Bingo, bingo, bingo. Bongo, bongo. Bongo, bongo. Bongo, bongo, bongo.
I look at the little guy, I say, man, what's up with Chiefy baby? He's going bananas over here. The little guy says, you got Chief's bongo. I go, I got Chief's bongo? He goes, yes, and he points to this yellow dirty rag I got. He goes, I said, what is this? So I unravel it. I said, man, that looks like a loincloth. He goes, yes, it's Chief's royal loincloth. It's his bongo. Some crazy voodoo witch queen from New Orleans stole it from him 10 years ago. He don't come out of his hut for 10 years. I said, well, hey, baby, let's get this on the king. I'm the chief. So we put it on the chief. You get her there? I'll hold it while you do it. And he's a happy camper. The chief is happy. The chief says, I want to reward you. I want to give you something that men have searched for the ages. He said, I want to give you the fountain of youth. So, whoa, all right. But he says, first, you must remember, you drink one drink. He says, you feel 10 years younger. He said, you drink 2 drinks, you look 10 years younger. He said, babe, you drink 3 drinks, everybody looks good. So Tam and I slammed down a couple drinks with him, and we partied all night with the chief and all the little piggies. We woke up in the morning, and he wanted to come back to the United States with us. And as God is my witness, Grandma and Grandpa know this, the chief has lived with us since last summer. Okay? You didn't know that, but he's lived with us since last summer, and we brought gallons of the Fountain of Youth, and he wanted to come tonight. So ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Chief Bingo of the Bengal Pygmy tribe wearing his royal bongo.
Yeah!
Just quickly, I want to share with you just a couple things. I had this idea right at the party last year, and I started on this project last summer, and Patty Host actually cut the chief out for me. Tammy and I and Weston and a gentleman at the store helped me paint it over the summer. It took several months. Grandma made the loincloth. Okay. Rich, I don't know if you recognize this or not. Rich made the nose. Okay.
You said it was for your store.
That's what we told our employees too.
And Tammy bugged me all the time. Every time you had a party, are you taking it down the Halloween party? You're taking the Christmas party? You're taking the kid's wedding. It's a wedding gift. I was saving it right here, okay?
Woohoo!
Thank you.
Tammy's like, yeah.
So what I want to do now is I want to pass out the drinks. So I'll give each one of you a cup, okay? And I want you to take say it again. And I want you to take a real healthy pinch. I've got some of these little magic rocks. Take a good healthy pinch of them.
This
And
is the
don't-
Fountain of Youth.
And do not drink it, and don't put the magic into the drink until I say 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I'll explain to you what will happen, because I don't want anybody to be surprised, okay? So let's pass out the drinks, and everybody take a nice healthy pinch of those little rocks.
There's no cops here, right?
Oh, by the way, Brandon, Chief Bingo wants to stay with you for the rest of his life.
Oh, that'd be great. I'll take him to work with me.
You guys want it back? That is awesome. Hey Jerry, will you yell in
Thank you,
there and
thank
tell
you.
them that it's about ready for them? Will you yell in there and just tell them that it's about ready for them?
Well, we're taking a break.
No, we'll take a break.
No, no. We're just gonna hurry up and get there because it'll melt if we don't. I mean, theirs is just really quick, so, and then we'll be done.
That's how we do it, dude.
All right, we need to pop rock.
Well, just a second, I got some from Madison, so, where's the bag at?
Ooh.
Hey, Carlos, you speak Spanish so well.
You like that?
I love it, man.
And just to let everybody know, I've already got next year's presentation down. Bring your best, man, bring your best.
Okay, should I go ahead and pass?
I'll take, yeah, go ahead and let everybody take a big pinch. Take a nice big pinch of the special magic rocks there. Don't do anything with them yet, though. Just hold on to them. Hold on to your drink and hold on to the rocks.
I didn't do it. I got a small thing.
The more you take, the younger you get.
Oh.
Give me the rest of the bowl.
I mean, I'll work for it. I got a good one. I can do better.
Give me a spoon.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
Now says candy.
All right.
Candy. Yes. Guys, that's what it, right beside Tammy Craig's there. Tammy, give Madison some again.
Go front, honey.
You just gotta experience it.
Just try it.
Okay, now I'm gonna just talk to you to let you know exactly what's gonna happen. Tell me when you're ready, Tim.
Okay.
I know that'll happen.
Okay, we've already practiced this, okay?
All right.
When you drop the magic rocks in here, it's gonna go pop, okay? Don't worry. And then you're just gonna do a lot of
Don't worry.
talking, like Rice Krispies, Snap, Crackle, Pop. Okay, so